Hey everyone, Tim Anderson here, aka Renfell. Hope you're all doing well. If you've been paying attention to things for the last few months, I've been getting up to speed with Starfinder in the Discovering Starfinder series. And all of it has been leading up to our first actual play series here on my channel, which is currently in the works. We just had our session 0 last night. We're going to be rolling through this campaign right here, which is Incident at Absalom Station, which is the very first ever adventure path for Starfinder, and we're playing in Fantasy Grounds. Last night we had a 3-hour session 0, creating our characters and getting people up to speed with Fantasy Grounds. We're going to be doing one more session this upcoming Wednesday to do one more session to make sure everybody's kind of got the training wheels of Fantasy Grounds put together. And then after that, we're going to be getting into the actual play live streams and premieres. So hopefully that excites you and you're ready to dive into this adventure with us because we're all Starfinder noobs getting into this for the first time. So without further ado, I've taken some clips from our 3-hour session last night and I've put them together into this sort of condensed version of the character creation of session 0 of our players coming together. We have Babylonia, we've got Mujin, and we've got Gila. Their characters are going to be named something different in the upcoming campaign. But in the meantime, if you are in our Discord, you're going to know who these people are because they hang out in our Discord. They're community members. Some of them are members here on YouTube as well. So shout out to them for being a part of this. Go ahead and get ready to dive into this video. And as always, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon. And please consider supporting with a membership here on YouTube. You can also do memberships on Patreon. There's super thanks on uploaded videos and the YouTube shorts, and you can do super chats on premieres and live streams and to support the channel in any way you can. Thanks, everybody. Hope you enjoy. Until next time, stay safe. Happy gaming. The first thing we want to do is everybody's character sheet where it says your class. On the right-hand side of your character sheet, you guys see that magnifying glass? If you click that, it's going to open up a window that tells you information about your character, right?
Okay.
And then within that window, like if it says class, mystic, key ability, wisdom, and then on the right hand side there will be the icon that tells you all the information about your class if you ever need information about it, like the class tables, the spells per day, all those
Very cool.
different things that you would get. Now, one of the things we need to do, because it doesn't do this automatically, is if you go to your race, same thing on the character sheet. If you click the Paizo icon, it's going to open up the information about your race. And each race has ability mods, which are not automatically applied to your character sheet. So, for example, with Lysander, as an example, since they are a Lashunta, they get a +2 to charisma, a -2 to constitution, and a +2 to intelligence. So the way to modify that, I think you guys can do it on your end. I think Mujin was messing around with this earlier. If you, for example, click on, we'll do Lysander's first because I want to see if this works for you. If you click on charisma where it says 10, just left click that and then try to type 12. Just 1, 2 on your number bar and see if it allows you to modify that.
Left click it and type 12.
Yep. So that, and then you'll notice that you automatically got the bonus. And then for Constitution, you would need to drop it 2, so you would take that to 8.
8, got
Yep.
it.
And then
And then
Intelligence.
intelligence is going to be 13 because I get
Yep.
the +1 intelligence
Yep.
from my mystic and from scholar.
And it looks like Lance, you already did
So
yours.
the theme should automatically update
The
here.
theme did automatically update, but for some reason I've noticed the race does not. So
It didn't. Yeah, it didn't do the math, but
okay.
it did show.
So this is kind of backwards from what I'm used to creating characters. Do we not roll our numbers ever?
Well, we can, but I've just to simplify things, I chose to do
So
this,
it's
and then
hand.
we're just going to do the point buy system. So,
Oh, sure.
yeah. So once
Oh,
you've, I think Mujin's got one more to add. It looks like.
do I? I think so.
Maybe not.
Do I?
Oh no, it's any one you get a +2. I wasn't aware of that a few minutes. So from here, everybody gets 10 points that they can assign where they want. No stat above 18, but otherwise you can just put them anywhere you want.
And there's no diminishing return like you need. Never mind. Doesn't matter. You would have said something.
Yeah, it's just basically You can take anything up to 18, but you can't go beyond 18, and you only get 10 points in total to spend. So, however you want to spend your points accordingly.
And the ability modifiers in this similar to D&D
Yep.
as far as like 15 would be +2.
I think a 14 is a +2, a 15 is a plus. Well, maybe different than that. I actually don't know what it
Don't know for
looks
sure,
like.
but it does have those.
Yeah, it's already. You'll see they've already modified them on your character sheets based on what you've already plugged
It's
in.
on there. Mhm.
So the
Okay.
bonuses are applying automatically. So I'll let you guys.
We get 10 points.
You get 10 points. So just however you, if you want to put 4 into strength, just take the number that's there, add 4, type it in, and then go from there. And then that'll automatically update your bonuses. It's going to automatically adjust your hit points. It'll automatically adjust your stamina points. It'll automatically adjust your AC, your EAC, KAC, and all that stuff. Your initiative rolls, your ranged rolls. All those things will auto-populate as you adjust your stats. Once we've done this, the next step of this is going to be digging into the same thing for your race, for your actual race. So each one of you will, in the same place where you notice the ability mods for your race. If you scroll down from there, so I'm on Chen's character as an example with the Sheeran. So if you scroll down all of your race past the ability mods, it'll have a section where it says traits, and it's going to have these abilities. Now, again, you can just click the Paizo icon to open these up, and you'll need to go through each one. And what we're looking for are things that have modifiers to them because they may not have been applied. They probably have not been applied to your skills. So, as an example, with the Sheeran, they have something called cultural fascination, which says Sheerans receive a +2 racial bonus to culture and diplomacy checks. So you'll need to go through each one of the traits and see if there's anything like that. And the way that we apply this is on your character sheet on the right hand side. You guys see all the tabs where it says like main, skills, abilities, gear. Go to the skills tab and you're going to see all of the skills that your character has, well, all the skills in the game. And the current mods that you have are based off of your stats. So, for example, if you get a mod to using Chen's character, he has a +4 modifier to acrobatics because of his dex. Now, because he gets a +2 racial bonus to culture and diplomacy checks, what you would want to do here with your character, with Chen's character, is where you see culture, you see how there's a arrow that points down on the right hand side where it says edit list?
On the skills page still?
Yeah.
Yes, on
Oh,
this.
so racial would be the first one, RA.
I think that's where you put the racial yes. So you would put a 2 in that and then close it down when you're done. And that should then give you a +3 bonus instead of just a +1.
So I put 2 in there,
Uh-huh.
and it didn't change the bonus. Let me go back in now.
Okay.
Here, do you want me to share?
Well, let me try it on my end and see what this looks like.
I don't see the arrow. I mean, I see a plus sign to add a custom skill, but I don't see.
I may need to do this on my end because it let me do it. Do you see the modifier now on your character sheet, Chen? It should show a +3 now on your culture.
Oh, mine shows up now. It took it took a little bit. Or did you change it, Ren?
I changed it just now. So go ahead and try
Oh, sure.
try diplomacy and see if it works for you this time. If it doesn't work, I may need to be the one to actually modify it on my end. No, it worked.
Oh, I had to press enter.
Oh, okay. That works.
Once I pressed 2, I had to press enter.
Okay,
Yep.
perfect. So that's how you do the racial bonuses, if you have any racial bonuses. So everybody will need to go through their racial traits and see if there's anything that modifies. So it looks like for the Sheeran, we've done those. The Lashunta.
It's like all racial ability modifiers, but no skill modifiers, unless this magic thing has something for skill.
Hang on a second here. It does say that you get a +2 charisma. Well, that's already the character creation one.
It's
So
already out.
yeah.
All mine says is humans gain additional skill rank at first level.
Yeah, and
at
that'll
each
be
level there.
okay. I'll take a look at that here in a second. Um,
And then it says
oh,
my
so
speed is 30.
on yours for Lashuntas, it says Lashuntas love to learn. This is the racial trait student. They receive a +2 racial bonus on any 2 skills of their choice. So you get to
Aha.
pick 2 of the skills that you would like to modify
See
for
how clever I am.
for Lysander.
Okay.
So did you understand how to add those?
I just click in the miscellaneous and configure a bonus, right?
Well, there's that edit list thing.
Where is the edit list? Can you?
Sure.
I've got this turned up, the interface, but I'm still straining my eyes here trying to see
Why
this.
don't I let me
Looking
do
at the
a
Can you?
let me do a share
Yeah.
screen. I'll stream it from my end.
Sorry, I hate to hold you back
Ah,
like that. I just
it's all good, man. Make sure I've got fantasy ground. On the right-hand side, do you guys see on there underneath campaign? Is there a campaign drop down for you guys?
in the gear tab.
On the far right-hand side on the drop-down menus, is there like a red one that says campaign?
Yes.
Do you see items?
Items. Click down it. Yes.
Do you see an armor button at the top of the items box?
I clicked on it. Okay, here we go.
So
Wow. Holy
what?
crap.
Yeah, well, what we're gonna want to do here is we're just gonna keep it simple. So it
Um,
should have. Yeah, I'd say if it's level 2, that's not horribly out of the range.
it's yeah, but the price is. I mean, it's 755
Oh
when you
shit,
have more.
that's
Yeah.
a little pricey.
So
Well, I don't.
like
I haven't
it
read
seems pretty
for.
balanced. If you look according to the rules, it seems pretty balanced
They
because
put a lot of
the two
time into
gear.
this. I'm very surprised.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think there's plenty
Um,
of fortune to be won on Absalom too.
I was
So
I was getting ready to say I haven't looked deep enough into what are the rewards from, but this campaign goes from level 1. This particular book only goes 1 to 3, but the whole campaign I think goes all the way to 13 or 15. So if
nice.
you know, as you get deeper into it, plus you get a starship out of it too. So nudge, nudge, wink, wink.
Heckin' yeah.
I got
I'm gonna.
excited about the starship shit because I was like,
Oh,
Firefly, baby.
Maybe I didn't hit.
You might just not hit enter.
Maybe I didn't hit enter.
It's all good. I put it in.
Cool.
I should have 45 left.
Yes, you are a broke person. You're a brokey, bro.
Just enough
Um,
for a large pizza.
oh god, pizza sounds good right now. Living in the boonies, there ain't no pizza out here, man. Pulse of electrical energy, smoke grenades. Man, somebody's getting ready for
I figured I'd leave that to the soldier.
somebody's getting ready for war.
You know, the soldier just has his armor and a gun.
So
I was gonna say that's how I get in and out.
yeah,
I don't have to harm anybody.
he doesn't
How
have
do
to
you make
do.
an entrance?
Yeah.
Smoke
So
grenade.
let's get into a little bit more of, we've gotten through character creation, which is like the most difficult part of things, the most time consuming. Next week we'll meet up and we'll do like an actual fantasy grounds run, like a standalone adventure type thing where we'll just go through and play around and click on things and you guys can learn how everything works. But essentially what I want to work you guys through here is a few of some of the basics. So I'm gonna pull up a map for everybody here. Let me get the map here.
What can we do, by the way, that makes this more sellable? I know we're not like voice actors or whatever, so we don't necessarily have to do that. But what makes it better for you as the creator? I want to make sure I come into this with the right.
It's gonna be whatever you guys are comfortable with. I usually end up doing voices a little bit when I've done fantasy stuff, but I've never done a science fiction one before. So I tend to do a little bit of voices from time to time. I do like to role play. Not everyone likes to role play. So
Sure.
I'm gonna leave it up to you guys. So just whatever it is that you guys want to do. If you want
Speak
to
in
role
character
play,
or not, but
it's entirely up to you guys. And I watched a stream the other day with some guys where it was like there was like 5 people at the table. 3 of them were role playing, and the other 2 were just like, I want my character to do this. He's gonna move over here, and it was a blend of like 3 people who were role playing versus 2 people who weren't, and it still worked. So I'm totally okay with it. I mostly just wanted to do this in the public because it's something new for me, and it's just more content for my channel. So it's all good. it's totally whatever you're comfortable with doing is what you guys can roll with. Now I have pulled up a map here, so I'm gonna go ahead and share this with you guys. You should get a pop-up on your screen here in a second, which is gonna be a map.